Telford ahead of tomorrow's Telford 10k, statistically known as the fastest 10k in England. Last year, 58 runners ran sub 30. We're staying at the Holiday Inn, which is literally 400 metres from the start. So this is the start. This is where Jack Rose set the course record last year with 28 minutes and 1 second. This is the fast downhill start. In 2026, I would like to document all my races throughout the year. For the last 10 or so years, I've been lucky enough to do the top races in England and the world, and I hope it could give an insight to others watching, you know, and hopefully inspire 1 or 2 others to go and do these big races. Between now and 2026, I've got 3 little races, and I'm using these as a practice run. So go into the comments, leave a little message, constructive criticism, how I can make these better, and I'll reply to everyone. Of course, tomorrow is very fast. It's a fast downhill to start, and then it flattens out. It's rerouted this year because there's a sinkhole near the finish, but generally 75% is the original route, so it's very fast. So tomorrow, I'm hoping for a low 35s. I raced a 10k 4 weeks ago down in Brighton, and I ran 35.03. In this race last year, I ran 35.04. So anywhere similar, anywhere below 35.10. Tomorrow, my race shoe is going to be the Vaporfly 4. It's always been my go-to race shoe since the original in 2018. I ran the London Marathon 2018 in the original, and I must have had 20 to 30 pairs since. This is the black and gold colourway, which hides all the muck, perfect for winter. The hotel's leisure facilities were awesome. That's Matt Rees, the Welsh runner.
Charlie! Woohoo! Pushing! Pushing! You're almost there! Push! Push! Leslie!
Go on, mate, that's a great finish. Go on. All the way in, all the way in.
Well done, Sarah.
Go on, Sarah!
Go, girl. All the way.
So I just got there, I was like, no, the finish is there! And then when you stop,
Yeah.
It was Great to see lots of athletes from Norfolk. The debrief. So firstly I'd like to say a massive well done to all the Norfolk runners who made the long journey over. They all ran really well, amazing runs. You know, there was Ellie Grubb, James Johnny, Don Blake, Andrew Barrett, Billy Wheeler, all cracking times. For me personally, it wasn't the report I wanted to come back with. You know, it was a DNF for me. It's the first time I've ever DNF'd. Don't really know why, it's hard to explain. I was going okay, I was going pretty well. I just had a few little demons in my head, I think, and I saw there were lots of people pulling to the side, stopping, and I think having seen a couple of them, 2, 3, 4 of those, I think to myself, I just stopped. I looked at my watch and I thought to myself, you're not doing bad, you know, you're doing okay. I weren't working extremely hard, I was going okay. But for some reason, at 3 miles, you know, what said at 3 miles it was 16:46, I believe. You know, I'd have gone through halfway in 17:30 or under, and I'm sure I'd have just seen out the race, and I'd have been around me in goal time, which would have been around the 35-minute mark. I'm a bit gutted I didn't see it out. You know, I should have been a bit mentally stronger. But mental toughness comes with being trained, and currently I'm not trained. You know, I've slackened off through 2025, but since the beginning of December I've started working with Sarah Astin, and hopefully through 2026 I can get back on track. So next weekend I've got a park run to put it right. I'm heading down to Battersea Park, so if there's anyone about down there, come and say hello. And if you would like to see what happens at Battersea Park, subscribe and we'll see how it goes. Breakfast is amazing. All in all, I have to give the Telford 10k a big thumbs up. You know, it's a great race. I recommend all of you to come and do it. It is a bit unusual, as in it's not your typical road race, what you'd expect, but there's no doubt about it. It throws up very fast times. No matter what wave you're in, you know, people are running amazing times. So I'd definitely give it a thumbs up, and I'd give it a 8 out of 10. Same again, the holiday in Ironbridge, I'd give it a big thumbs up. I'd give it a 8 out of 10. You know, it's extremely close to the start of the race. It's an extremely nice hotel, food's amazing, the leisure facilities are great, value for money, you know, it's great value for money. So yeah, all in all, it's a big thumbs up. So next weekend we're going to be at the Battersea Park Run, and like, comment, subscribe, come and see what happens at Battersea Park next week.